Good afternoon and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Avia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
We're so happy you joined us today. We've got such an awesome show coming your way. We will learn about the art of glass blowing at a GlasStation in Farmville, and we'll learn about a local nonprofit theater in New Bern. Plus, you'll find out how to get an amazing deal when you dine at this great ENC restaurant. And that's all coming up soon, but now we need to get into what makes this day special.
What makes today special?
Today is National Houseplant Day, Kaylee. Yes.
I love plants.
I love plants too.
Unfortunately, I kill most of my houseplants.
Oh.
But I love them.
I love them too.
I love having them around while they're alive.
Me too. And so you want to know what the purpose of this day is?
Yeah, absolutely.
So basically, it is to remind everyone that just because the holidays are over and we're getting rid of like the decorations that we see, like the wreaths and like all of the decorations that we have for Christmas that involve plants, that we can still have the beauty of indoor plants regardless of the holidays.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So basically it just highlights the vibrancy and the freshness that plants bring into our lives.
Yeah.
And there's so many benefits as well, and that's also an important factor of this day. Plants can just help with the air we breathe, the oxygen that we breathe inside our home, and they're beautiful to look at, right? Oh, they're just stunning. I love plants. There's so many kinds you can get.
I'm gonna get more plants
Yeah.
in my place.
I have
all I have right now is a mum on my back porch that is actually, hey, dead. So
I had 2 tomato plants that died, but I've had them since July, so it's been a long time, I guess. Like what, 5-6 months?
They die in like December and January.
Exactly,
anyway,
exactly.
So.
And they never got to like a tomato, but it's fine.
Oh no.
I have 3 inside as well. Like I have 3 indoor plants that I love. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need to get back on getting plants. I used to have so many plants inside.
Yeah, you should.
I want an aloe plant.
Me too.
Those are so helpful.
I really want one too. They're good for. I love aloe. It's good for everything.
Like it's so useful.
Yes.
But you know what else today is?
What else is it, Kaylee?
Today is Quitters Day.
Wow. Quitters Day.
So Quitters Day is always celebrated on the second Friday of January, which happens to be today. And it's set on this day because this is usually about the time that people have given up on their New Year's resolutions. I think it was Strava, which is like social media for athletes. They found out that 80% of people drop their, I think it was a study in 2019, found out that 80% of people drop their New Year's resolutions by the second Friday in January. So, and and then the rest of them hardly make it to the end of the month.
Oh.
So, today is about, recognizing people who might not quite fulfill their New Year's resolutions, and also equipping them with resources to where they can complete their New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
But which is, because a lot of the tips is just like determination. But like there's ways and there's things you can do to make those resolutions a habit.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, there's sometimes when quitting is good. Like, if you're quitting a bad habit, today is a good thing. Right?
Yeah. And quitting can be good when it's just not something that you thought would work for you. You live and you learn, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes you're like, oh, it's not working for me. It's not something I think I want to continue. That's okay.
So exactly.
Yeah.
You can also appreciate that, hey, sometimes it's okay to quit.
Yeah.
And quitting can be celebrated.
Exactly.
So.
There's 2 ways you can look at it.
Yeah, get out there and quit today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So how are you doing on your New Year's resolution so far?
Oh, well, I am still getting in the groove of it, because we said it was books and
We're gonna
music
read more
as
books
well.
And listen to more music.
Exactly. So I'm still in the groove of it. I'm still getting my feet wet with what I want to read, what I want to listen to. Yeah. There's so much out there,
I read a little more over Christmas break.
Nice.
Because I was able to go to spend some time with my family for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I read while I was there.
Good. I did not read a book. I want to.
For sure.
Yeah. Fun. So at the beginning of our shows, we want to connect with you. If you've captured amazing moments that show the best of what ENC has to offer that you'd like Kaylee and I to react to, share or no, just scan that QR code, fill out the quick form, and send us your pics and vids. Coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, you may be wondering why I'm wearing these glasses. After the break, we're diving into the world of glass blowing right here in Farmville. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm your host, Davia, and today we are at ECU's GlasStation in Farmville to learn all about the history of glass blowing. Look how cute this ghost is. Pirate Nation. So we are here with Michael Tracy, an assistant teaching professor here at the GlasStation. Michael, thank you so much for having us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so can you please tell us just some history about glass blowing itself and what you all do at the GlasStation?
Okay, well, the short form of the history of glass is that glass has been used as a material since around 3000 BCE. Glass blowing first came around the AD BC crossover, somewhere around then. So we've been blowing glass for about 2,000 years. Now, at the GlasStation, we're here because of something called the American Studio Glass Movement, which was a movement started in the 1960s by a ceramicist. And the basic summary of that is taking glass out of the factory and putting it in the hands of individual artists. So as a byproduct of that, university art programs now have glass blowing as an option, and that's the reason I'm here.
Very cool. Now, how did you get into glass blowing specifically?
Oh, me specifically?
Yes.
Kind of by accident. I was a college student at the University of Texas in Arlington. I was a drawing concentration within their art program. My career goal was I wanted to be possibly a designer, possibly a conceptual artist in the toy industry. I took glass blowing as an elective and I kind of fell in love with it and I never left the shop.
Wow, that's amazing. I really find it cool how, like, when you're adding the colors to the glass, that's really cool to see, like how that transpires. Yeah, yeah.
We could melt color glass in our furnace, but then we would have to make 400 pounds of purple things.
Oh, gotcha.
So we buy pre-made color glasses.
Okay.
And glass is very idiosyncratic. You can't just mix and match any random glass together. It has to have a compatible expansion rate. So the stuff we're buying comes from a company in Germany that makes glass specifically for glass blowers.
What would you say is like challenging for people that are learning glass blowing for the first time?
That is a fantastic question. Because glass blowing does have a steep learning curve, and I think probably the biggest learning hurdle is learning to rotate the pipe and keeping the glass on center.
Gotcha.
Most other problems you encounter when learning probably were a result of not keeping the glass on center initially, and it takes a good 6 months to a year and sometimes more of consistent practice before muscle memory takes over and your hands are just doing it for you.
Gotcha. And I know like there are some safety precautions as well before you do glass blowing. Can you tell us what those are?
Well, just learning how to move around in the studio. Glass blowing is very much a dance in a way. So there's certain moves you have to learn down to even just how to grab the pipe. You can't tell visually the difference between a cold pipe and a hot pipe because it doesn't start changing color until it's well over 1,000 degrees. So there's a very specific way we grab pipes to make sure we minimize the chance of getting a burn.
Okay. Wow.
But even other things like the area between the bench that we work at and the furnace that we're reheating at, that is the glass blower's territory. People are not supposed to go in there unless they absolutely have to.
Gotcha.
A lot of the rules we follow are very similar to well-organized commercial kitchens. I've been told that by some chefs.
Wow, okay. Very cool. Well, where can people find out more information about GlasStation?
They can check with the ECU does have a website that does have information about our facility. We also do have a Facebook and an Instagram page. I'll be honest, I'm not the best at keeping it up to date, but I do always post when we're going to be doing our public demo nights.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Michael, for sharing. It's time for the moment of Zen. Use this time to calm your mind, whether that's by taking a few deep breaths or meditating. Let go of any distractions or stress and focus on the present. Use this time to relax and find peace.
I'm Kaylee Riccatelli, and coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, grab some popcorn and a seat, because this local theater has plenty of shows coming up that you won't want to miss. New Bern Civic Theatre is a non-profit program that has been in the community since the late 1960s. With a variety of shows from rock concerts to children's productions, their goal is to unite the community through their shared experiences in the theater. The Athens Theater in New Bern was originally opened in 1911 to host vaudeville productions and silent movies. It cycled through a few other names over the years before being abandoned and lying dormant. That is, until New Bern Civic Theatre bought it in 1980.
As a nonprofit, we're really here to serve the community as a place for the community to gather, to explore the dramatic arts on stage, off stage, backstage, in the front of house. Our volunteers help with ticket taking, and we have a bar now with we do serve beer and wine, and then we have fresh popped popcorn and snacks and non-alcoholic beverages and that kind of thing. So all our volunteer involvement is broad in terms of we have those kind of opportunities. What I love about theater the most is that it draws communities together, and it creates a common experience that we can all share in together, and we realize our differences sometimes are the very things that make us stronger, that bring us together, that bind us together, and we get to share that through storytelling. And so I think that's our main mission here is to do that. How do we engage the community in theater? Because we're not doing theater for profit or for professional purposes. We're here to engage and have everybody just step and get rolled into the process here however they want to.
Now, the volunteer-based theater group stages 8 productions a season with a program for children, the Sachs Bradbury Players for teens, as well as on and off-stage volunteer opportunities for adults. On top of that, their Encore series hosts professional acts that provide entertainment for just about any taste. What shows do you guys have coming up?
Coming up in 2025 for the new season that will start in January. First up is Calendar Girls, which is based on the film that there was a 2003 film called The Calendar Girls. We've got Descendants. It's a youth production. Kids, I think 7 or 8, up to I think 18 can be involved in that. And that'll be our second production. Who we are, I think, or what our brand is sort of we like to do the traditional works. We like to do things that our audiences have come to sort of know and love us for, but we also feel it was important that we push the envelope a little bit and we break out and we try to do newer things, a little more off the wall. Right now is a great time to consider theater tickets as a gift idea because it's very easy to do. You can go online, we sell gift certificates, so if you're like, well, I don't know what my brother would like or what my sister-in-law and her family would even want to go see, it's like, well, maybe, I don't know, the gift certificate for any price. You can choose your own amount and up or down, however you like, and just gift them that, and that way they can then go in and look at the calendar and just apply the value of the gift certificate to what it is that they want to see. Where can people go to get involved, find out more, see what shows are coming up? Yeah, well, our main website is newberncivictheatre.org. Across the top, we have a menu of different tabs and things, so it's not just the production calendar and what's coming up and the ticket portals and those things, but it also it has the little links that say what are you interested, if you'd like to donate or if you'd like to participate or you want to volunteer, and it'll kind of keep sort of talking you through that once you get to that website.
It's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know that you can prevent blister pain by rubbing deodorant on your heels? You just apply clear, unscented deodorant to areas prone to rubbing, like the back of your heels, because the deodorant is supposed to reduce friction and keep your feet from chafing against the shoe.
I have heard of that. I haven't heard it for blisters. It's actually a really good, use for it.
Yeah.
But I've heard of, if you're, at the beach or something, and you're, legs touch each other
Yeah.
like all day, so they're not like rubbing.
I've heard of that
against
as
each other.
well. I've heard of that.
rubbing it there to prevent chafing.
I've heard that too, between your thighs.
Yeah.
But for heels, that's pretty cool.
That's smart because like,
Yeah.
I hate blisters.
Especially when you're standing for a long time in your heels, that's probably really helpful.
Or like if you're doing a lot of walking in the day.
Yep.
That's so nice.
Yeah. Awesome. So up next is an opportunity for great savings at one of the best ENT restaurants. But before that, let's get into trivia. A handful of scenes from the movie Dirty Dancing were filmed in the town of Lake Lure, North Carolina. Is it A, true, or B, false? We'll have the answer right after the break. Stay with us. Whether you have a business or you're someone with an interesting story to share, you can email us at easternlifestyle@WNCT.com for a chance to be featured. All right, we're back. Let's see if you got this right. If you chose A, true, you are correct. The landscape at nearby Camp Chimney Rock in Lake Lure has original cabins, a dining hall, and a gymnasium that were used in the film.
It's time for Be Our Guest, where we help you save money while having a delicious dining experience. And today we are at CD's Grill in Winterville. And make sure to go to WNCT.com, find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 gift card for just $25, as these will sell out fast. We're here with Lawrence Manning, the owner of CD's Grill in Winterville. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming today.
So you're known for breakfast and lunch, and breakfast is the best meal of the day. So let's get straight into what you got.
You can see right here we have our 2 eggs over easy, which you can get scrambled. We have different meats, just link sausage, patty sausage, smoked sausage, tenderloin, country ham, grits, hash browns, cheese biscuits, plain biscuits, toast, wheat toast, ever how you want to get it, we can do it for you.
You got something for everyone that's gonna make everybody at the table happy. And
Yep.
of course, you know, if you're not looking for a full meal, you still got the classic delicious pancakes.
Yep, all French toast.
Yep.
You can get French toast. We do everything by hand, bacon and with the different meats, just like we said before.
Perfect. And you know, we mentioned you're known for breakfast and lunch. We got fried chicken right in front of us, and it looks so crispy and delicious.
Oh, it's very good. We have a special batter we put on it, special sauce that they mix in the kitchen and we cook it fresh every day. With the vegetables, you got 8 or 9 different homemade vegetables to get every day.
Wow. And we got 3 handhelds for if you want to have something more like a sandwich. So what do we have?
Homemade chicken salad that we make here every day, French fries, or you can get different vegetables. We have probably one of the largest cheesesteaks in town.
Wow.
We got a lot of meat on it. You can get onion rings or fries or something. And then we have our famous CD's cheeseburger with fries. Plus we have hot dogs. We don't have a picture of it. We have old-fashioned hot dogs that you can get with fries or onion rings or a side.
And it's classic. So you got something for everyone. And also, if you're feeling health conscious, you also have a salad bar.
That's correct. We have an 18-item salad bar. We have smoked oysters and things like that on it, but it's a good, nice, clean salad bar that you're really looking for something that you want to eat healthy with.
And if you want to have something hearty, what menu item is this?
This is our famous hamburger steak. We probably sell more hamburger steaks than anybody because we cook it fresh when you order it.
Amazing.
That's what makes it even better.
And we got one more menu item, which is really special because you're open 6 days a week and you have daily specials for every day of the week. So which one is this one?
This is today, Thursday. We have barbecue pork chops, or you can get them fried, either one. Mondays we have the barbecue chicken. Tuesday is pork tenderloin with gravy. Wednesday is chicken and pastry. Thursday is the barbecue pork chops, and tomorrow's homemade spaghetti.
There's so many different combinations you can have here at CD's Grill.
Yes. And we want to tell you thank you for coming today, because we have a lot of options to choose from when people come in, and we do a lot of cook-to-order stuff when they come in.
Well, thank you so much for having us, Lauren.
Thank you.
And y'all make sure to go to WNCT.com, find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 gift card for just $25 to CD's Grill, because these will sell out fast.
Hey, I'm Chris. This is On the Record. Thanks for joining us. So this week we have sort of a classic rock staple, AC/DC's Back in Black. So this is their 7th album, and it's the first one with their new singer Brian Johnson, who replaced the recently departed at the time Bon Scott. I always thought that both of them had very distinctive voices, so you know, I think it was a good replacement. Most of the songs on this album are sort of dark in nature, as you would expect from AC/DC, but all in all, it really is one of those albums that you can put it on and you just hear the power through the chords, and it's just quintessential classic rock. So if you're ever looking for records like this, make sure you come downtown to Greenville, where Alley Cat Records has new and used records. Until next time.
Want to be featured on Eastern Lifestyle? Whether you have a business or you're someone with an interesting story to share, you can email us at easternlifestyle@WNCT.com for an opportunity to be featured. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle, and we'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your day. Segments in today's episodes are sponsored by the GlasStation, New Bern Civic Theatre, and CD's Grill. Catch all the latest and past episodes
at WNCT.com/Eastern-Lifestyle.